What up, man? How you doing? Shit. Well, it's the same tourney. It's just the finals now. If you read the title, that's what it says. So that's all basically that's going on. What up, Donovan? Where the fuck have you been, bro? You missed your games. Like, I don't know why you said you wanted to play and you didn't show up. So I had this whole fucking camera Elgato all set up, and it basically fucked up my gameplay. The latency. I guess I need a gaming monitor in order to do this, because for this the fucking huge TV I have. Yeah, so PV, check this out. I set up the Elgato, I set it all up, and it basically makes my screen darker, and it fucks up like the latency bad. Like I can't green a shot, I can't even play it. It's like unplayable. So I gotta fucking tweak the settings, and I have to get a fucking game monitor now. What happened? No, I didn't see what happened. What the fuck happened? Did he really? Oh shit, I didn't know that. He fucking texted me. Shit. Yeah, I don't even know. What up, man? Well, now I know. I just texted him. So basically, so getting back to what I was saying, I have to get a gaming monitor in order for the. That's what I've been doing some research. That's what seems to be the issue. Yeah, hard RIP. I'm sure he was old though. Do you know if it was from the coronavirus or just from random? If it was just whatever, just from old age, or just random? I'll find out. That's crazy shit though. Fuck, man. Now I understand though why people have gaming monitors. It's for this shit. If you want to use Elgato and all that shit, you need a gaming monitor. Otherwise, it's not. It doesn't work. Wait, How that guy, what's his name, Killer? It's his first cousin. Was it his father's brother's kid or father's mother's kid? Father's sister's kid. I mean, is that how he's related to him? If it's the same granddad, they have to be first cousins. Shit, that sucks though. What up, Ryan? So guys, this is how I make MT, by the way. I make MT from MT. I've got already 3 Pete Maraviches. And I just sold them at 100k each. By the way, if you guys are pulling Pete Maravich, sell them at 100k. Because if you wait, you're just gonna end up losing money. You're gonna end up losing it. You can tell right from the start. That's what it does, Samuel. You can tell from the start whether or not a card is gonna go for a lot. And Maravich is just at like an extra 50. What up, Fatal? It's cracking. He just responded, so it is true. Mhm. What's up? Trying to make some MT. Like it from MT. Buying and flipping, just trying to get, what's it called? Opals down. They're for sure gonna come out now. Maravich, 3 opals, a pink diamond, and a diamond. It was Maravich, Joakim Noah, and Carlos Boozer, Stacey Augman, and Anderson whatever, Berger, or whatever, however the fuck you say his last name. I will. I'll tell him. I love when these packs come out. I make the most MT for him. I don't know. We'll find out. I didn't shoot anyone yet. I basically got them all in a 20 box, like 90% of them, in a single. Yup. Fatal, I'm fucking pissed, man. I had this whole fucking Elgato Streamlabs all set up, and basically it fucked like 2K up. I couldn't, it like lose the latency. I need to get like a special monitor in order to use it now. It won't work like on a big screen TV. Like I have a 60-inch TV, so it's too much. I need to get like a fucking 34-inch gaming monitor, or 32, something like that. So do I, by the way. TV, 100%. That's what I want. All right. You just gotta open up within 20 singles, you'll get an opal in these packs. Easy. You'll see, watch. These packs aren't bad though. These are the best. This is the easiest way to get opals in these. We don't gotta count packs for this shit. They're always in packs. What it do, Toby? What it don't do? What did it do? When did it do? What did it all do? So I was telling him, Toby, I'm pissed because I got the fucking Streamlabs up, all that shit up. For what? To find out that it fucking fucks up my latency and it makes my screen like fucking 10 times darker. And so basically, I can't play the game if I have that on. Kind of sucks. I ordered a new monitor and I have to fucking use a gaming monitor in order to use that shit. Kind of makes sense though. It's meant for gaming, that's why. It doesn't work on TVs because it's too big, my TV. Yup, pretty much you do, yeah. Otherwise, you're gonna have crazy latency. Like when I'll put it on now, you'll see. And like I'll miss every shot. I can't green. I can't do shit. So from doing all the research I need, it's because I need a gaming monitor. It's just zero latency like that. I have a fucking 55-inch Samsung curved TV here that has game mode on it, but it's not the same. It's very different. I might just get a PS4 cam until I figure it out and use a PS4 cam. Whatever. I'll be glad to get one. Why? What's the difference? Why am I so? What am I be glad about? I'm gonna have a small fucking screen. I'm used to a 55-inch screen. I'm playing on a fucking small ass screen now. They don't make 55-inch gaming monitors. If they do, they're like $5 grand. It's not worth. I'm not paying $5 grand for a fucking screen. There's no way in hell I'm paying that much for a screen. Why do you actually use a gaming monitor? Well, it's not a regular TV, bro. I have a fucking smart TV. It's an expensive smart TV. A Samsung 55-inch curved smart TV. What company makes the best ones? I never did research on that shit. But the second the monitor comes, I have all the D gave me all the settings for it, so I could use it right away. It's probably gonna come here in 2 days. I ordered Samsung also actually. It's a Samsung 32-inch gaming monitor. It wasn't that expensive either. It was like fucking $200. Really? What size did you get, Ryan? Gaming monitor. I'm pissed because I fucking had this show. I was so excited I was gonna use it. I finally had my cam set up. Everything's all set up. To find out that I can't play the game's unplayable. Literally unplayable. Like you can't. I can't. It's like weird as fuck. What up, Mod? Yeah, Mod's play go hard all day. So I've been playing with the, practicing with the. That's why I haven't been streaming because I've been practicing with the. What's it called? Um, Elgato and the. To see maybe some like to tweak settings and like anything I did, I could literally. I couldn't green one shot. I couldn't every. I was losing to the computer. Put it that way in triple threat. I couldn't beat the computer in triple threat. That's how bad it was. That's how bad it was. Think about that for a sec. 29 inches good. I'm used to. It's weird. It's gonna be weird for me though. I'm used to like fucking huge screens, like 60 inches, like like I don't know. I have no choice though. If I want to use the Elgato and a fucking and Streamlabs, I gotta do it that way. Otherwise, it's not gonna work. I mean, it'll work. Don't get me wrong, but the quality of my screen became horrible. Like it became like mad dark. I don't know, just weird. What up, Blaine? What are you up to? So basically, that's what happened. You guys saw my pack openings? I pulled like fucking 6 opals in the span of 3 minutes. And of course, you guys are here now, and of course, nothing's gonna happen. I'm not gonna get any now. Yeah, I guess so, Ryan. You're right. Well, I already ordered it, so we're good. I ordered a 32-inch Samsung gaming monitor. You want me to put the link on? You want to see the one I ordered? The same one? Pat King, not God. There's only one God. I'm not a God. Pat King. That I am. And now I'm not gonna get any opals, of course, because I want to give you guys MP. And this is gonna happen. But that's not true. I'll get it. I'll get the last one. Watch. I know what's gonna come. One sec. So you guys need some MT? Anyone trying to get any cards? What's the deal? You gotta be on PS4 though. I guess I'll take it. Because you said that, you're definitely getting it. Well, I guess I'll take it. I mean, I'll take it. I'll take it. I guess. They act like they have a fucking choice in the matter. You will? Alright. We'll see what we come across right now. We'll split it between you guys. Give me a sec though. I'm gonna finish all this and I have a lot of shit in the market and that's what's it called. But I need to pull another opal in order to do that. And I think I will in the next few packs. If I don't, that's kind of fucked up. But whatever. If I wasn't streaming it now, I probably would have pulled 10 of them. Really? I can't put anything in here anymore? Why not? You will too, Ryan? You're both on PS4? Fuck, man. Yeah, hold on a second. Shit, that's a lot. I'm probably gonna have like fucking 300 MT, 300K or 400K at some point today. These are shoes. These shoes go for a lot. I wish they had a bulk sell. That's the only shitty part about this thing. They don't got a bulk sell. The fuck? We'll try out the new cards till all the shit sells and then we'll split it with you guys. Alright? And at some point today I'll sell the shoes. So when does the NBA start? Like this week? What's the deal? Who's left in the clam chance? It's back this Wednesday, right? So what are they doing exactly? AW's in the finals, yeah. Alright, let's see these guys now. So here's Maravich. Pistol Pete. Shit. Got a 6 shot. shit. I think you guys are gonna like this guy. If you guys don't have him, pick him up. Very easy shot. Very simple release. You see his dunk animation. He's fast or slow dunks. Mediocre, not that fast. Oh, he hangs. I hate that. His dunk packages are eh, but his shot is really good. He's got fucking hot marks everywhere. Let's see the other guys. You want to see Boozer, you said? You got 0 hot spots from out here. Release, awkward. But he hits. For a center or power forward, whatever he is, the shot's okay. Not bad. What was that, 5 greens in a row? 6 greens in a row? Nice. He's got a pretty nice jump shot. You're right. You just gotta get used to it. That's it. Whenever I get these cards, you just gotta get used to their jumpers. That's all it is. But his jump shot's not bad. Pretty easy. Who's the last guy? Yeah, joking. No, let's see his. Oh, he's got a weird ass shot, but it's one of those like Jerry Lucas type shots. But it's these shots are fucking always. I don't know. I feel like they always go in when you play the game. Yeah, it's look Jerry Lucas' shot. Very similar. Looks like it right from off rip when I shot with him, so I felt like right away. As a dribbling. Going out behind the back is fucking eh. He's alright. He's the worst of the 3. Let's see this dude, Stacey Alderman. He's usually not bad, Ogden. Usually. Let's see what kind of shot they gave him. Oh, he's lefty now? So he's a righty. He's got a really fast shot. Mad easy shot. Shoots like Jalen Rose. Nice dunk. Yeah, I don't understand. They always make these fucking sheer cards better than the opals. I don't get it. I think we're getting either Tuesday or Friday. I think most likely Friday we're getting Prime. The end of the Prime set, and like A Dub said, I agree with him. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna have LeBron or Will. They're gonna be two gold cards. I think that the the card's gonna be a gold card, whoever the last card is, and the reward's gonna be a gold card. I don't know why. Just my gut feeling. Your who? Your twin? Who's your twin? I didn't know you had a twin. But I think that's what's up. That's what's gonna happen. I think we're gonna get LeBron, and I think we're gonna get. I think we're getting two gold cards. I think it's gonna be Bron and Will. My personal opinion. I might be wrong, but I think that's what's gonna happen. Those are the two opals we're gonna get. Samaj, I'm assuming you saw the packs I got. By the way, Samaj, I gotta give you a heads up right now since you're a streamer, and if you're gonna get the Elgato ever, Will, you two, both you guys actually. I set up the Elgato, I had it all good to go, ready to use it. Yo, you need a gaming monitor if you want to use it. If you don't have a gaming monitor, don't bother getting it. I'm telling you right now. You guys need a gaming monitor if you want to use stream with Elgato and Streamlabs. You don't have a gaming monitor, you're wasting your time. You're gonna hate the game. The game, your screen's gonna be all black, and it's just not gonna work. Oh, you do? You do? All right, good. If you do, then get an Elgato. Yo, I just set it up, bro. Does it make your when you use Elgato, Samaj, does it make your screen a little bit darker on as opposed to not having it connected? You're missing your PC. I might be able to help you with that. What the PC said. Oh, so that's what it is? No, but it's not from a laptop. I'm talking about the screen itself. My TV, when I'm using it, when I put it on, when I use it with my 55 inch, the fucking latency is so off, bro. Like I can even when I'm hitting the fucking shot stick, it takes like it's like a 2 milliseconds off. So like I can't green the shot, I can't shoot, I can't do anything, bro. I was losing to the computer, bro. Like in like triple threat. That's how bad it was. So I ordered a monitor today. I ordered a 32-inch Samsung gaming monitor because I want to set up my. I already have my cam set up. I want to use a cam and like stream like a normal person. But I can't do it now with this. With this setup, I'm gonna look like a fucking idiot. I'm gonna like lose every single game I play. What up, Joe? I literally will lose every single fucking game if I do that right now. It's not even worth it. Like losing my games over that. Teach you the ways of the pack god. Honestly, that was straight luck. There was no pack counting in that. The packs just came out. Actually, Meki, I'm not even kidding. You're in luck, bro. I have like 7 routers. I can send you one if you need one. Dead ass. I have a bunch of them. I took them from my old job. They're just sitting in a box. I have a Linksys, I have a fucking Cisco, LG, I have a bunch of them. Unless you live like in another country, then forget about it. I'm mailing it to another country. But Samaj, getting back to what I was asking you, do I have more monitors? Yes, I do. But I ordered a gaming monitor, a 32-inch. Is that probably the reason why I'm lagging? Like, you think that's definitely gonna fix the issue? I think. All the reading I've been doing and all the research, it looks like that's my problem. I don't have a gaming monitor. How much is Cole Anthony, Joe? I have plain monitors, not gaming monitors. If you want to get, I have a regular like HP monitor, like a 25-inch one, shit like that. if you need that, if you that will help you, I can send you one of those if you really need one. Samaj, you have me on Twitter or no? I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you my number. Give me a call, and I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll send you some shit because I hooked Spencer up. I just gave him. I built him a custom. What's it called? Controller. He likes it. Oh really? It's the same name. My name, Joe Nova, bro. Same as you see it here. Yeah, we'll make you one too, bro. Don't worry about it. Everyone's gonna get one eventually. I gotta send one to what's his name this week. Kevin. He needs one. Use honey. Who the fuck is honey? So like, you gotta show me. Yeah, when I speak to you, Samaj, you gotta show me that exactly what you're talking about. I don't think that has anything to do with the latency. That's just the color. That definitely will help. But legit, like it fucks my latency up bad, bro. Like I can't. This game's unplayable with Elgato and with the screen that I have right now. And from all the reading I've done, it's saying because I'm using a TV and not a gaming monitor. That's why it's happening. Can I help you? I can help everybody. Sure, I can help you. But I don't know if I have MT right now. I'll have it probably like in the next 10 minutes. Most likely. Oh, Code Zero is here. What up, man? It's cracking. So like I was saying, Samaj, that's what I need. I ordered a Samsung 32 inch. It is, right? So that definitely is the issue I'm having right now. Yo, because legit, bro, this is ridiculous. Like, the way like it's literally impossible to play the game the way I have it now. I was excited. I'm like, yeah, I got it all set up. And I was just like playing offline just to see how it would be. And legit, it wasn't working at all. Like it just looked retarded. I don't use Wi-Fi. I have a direct connection. It's not Wi-Fi. What does Wi-Fi have to do? Wi-Fi has nothing to do with it either. Right? We're talking about a direct connection. There's nothing to do with Wi-Fi. I'm hardwired. But Samaj, like I said, hit me up on Twitter, and we'll talk. I'm gonna figure it out. James, actually, I hate people calling him Samaj. That's slick. But what made you think of that, Samaj James? Pretty. If you would have said that, we never even thought to spell it backwards. All right. So to me, I think Stacey Altman is the best part of all of them, shooting wise, and Pete Maravich. They seem to have the easiest shots, the easiest releases out of the five cards. How does it work? All right, hold on. You guys want to see? I'm gonna go. Who's doing counting pack tutorials now? It's not really counting packs. It's like really counting time. I just call it counting packs because like people because of the whole casino counting cards. So I use that concept. It's kind of the same thing, but it is. It's definitely. I'm gonna explain to you why it works and why it's true right now, and it's gonna make sense to all of you. Why it's true, and why it works, and how it works, and it's all gonna make sense. All right. No, I gotta go here. Here, we'll use this guy. Okay. Pay attention to the bottom of the screen right now. Okay, and you'll notice every time a card's pulled up till diamond, it's gonna screen. It's gonna show across the bottom of the screen. Where do they do that? In the pack market? It's somewhere around here. You guys ever seen what I'm talking about? On the bottom of the screen, how it says, oh, this one pulled this one pulled that, this one pulled this, right? If you notice, 2K took away everything after diamond. They only show up to diamond, right? Before I actually spoke about it with Fatal, they were showing everything. They used to show everything you pulled. They would show opal, all that. Then I figured out, you know what I'm talking about, right? I don't know where it is, but I usually see it. It tells you on the bottom who pulled what. Now you only see till diamond. You know why they took it away? You know why you can only see up till diamond? Because that's exactly when you should be pulling. Once you see a card, that's how I used to pull back in the day. When I used to see the card was pulled, like, oh, he's there now. Because this is all the cards are in the packs. They work off. Yeah, they do because they don't want because now they want you to do the homework yourself. That's what I'm trying to tell you. So back then, the way I would do is would see then that would tell me when to pull. Now they don't show anymore, so now I gotta do it this way because it works off a counter, off a clock. It's a mathematical equation. It comes in every so often, each card. You understand? So when you come into the pack market, this is what I always tell people. I'll say it again. I start at the 4 hour mark. Okay. Why do I start at the 4 hour mark? Because that's the most common time a person will put a card for auction. Most normal people put it there for 4 hours. You have those people put 24. I don't know. I don't know. I never understood that. I want them to be as fast as possible. I don't want to wait a day or 12 hours. It makes no sense. All right. Check this out. So when it streamed across the bottom of the screen and said, "Oh, this one pulled an opal," that means that within 2 minutes of that happening, most likely, unless the guy keeps the card, you put in the auction, it would be right over here, right? Okay, 359. I usually, when I do the counting shit, I usually start with one. I usually count the ones that have one contract. Why do I count the ones that have one contract? Because this one has 3 contracts, has 0. So to me, I don't know whether or not someone pulled this, or someone just putting it up in the market now because he doesn't want it no more. When I see one contract, I'm like, you know what? This guy must have pulled the card because what are the odds of someone having one contract and it being in the market? Which is probably 95% fact, what I'm saying right now. Because most people, when you see one contract here, means the person just pulled the card. So I can only go by that, right? It could be that the person add 2 contracts in here, but most likely not true. And this one also, you see 0, that means the card was used. It wasn't pulled just now. It was pulled some other time. I'm looking for what was pulled right now. So one contract to me, or possibly unlimited, because people want to make more MT, so they add a unlimited right away. But I can't. I don't even use those. I use one contract only, because to me, one contract means I'm 100% sure the shit was just pulled, and the guy just put it on the market. Okay, so you see it says 3 hours and 50 minutes. What does that mean? It means it was pulled 10 minutes ago, right? So this was pulled 10 minutes ago, which was what time? 12:51. Okay. After there's only one of them pulled. No more of them were pulled. This one I can't count. This one I can't count. This one I can count. And this one was 12 minutes ago. So this is very close to this one, you see? They're within a 2 minute time span of each other, right? So you had pulled at 12:51 and you had pulled at 12:49. You can count this one too, 12:49. See, these two are one and they're both right next to each other. So these two are pulled the same exact time. Hold on. This one's also in that time frame. 3:43, 3:39, 3:39. Okay, so I'll stop here for that. I usually like taking at least give myself 10 minutes to go check. Okay, So you have 339. Remember this: 339, 339, 343, 344, 348, and that's it. And that's it. Okay. So what I do now is I go to the hour before at 2 hours, right? And I want to check those times. That's the time I decided to check and choose. Okay, because there's two slots. You see this slot over here too, like around this area. There's two times in the hour that it comes out. I think this is the next time it comes out. 14, 11, 10, like this time of the hour. But now I'm going back to the 2 hour mark. Okay, here we go. So we have 2:58, right? We had 3:58 before, right? So which means that this is exactly an hour apart. Look, isn't it cool? It's not a coincidence. This car was literally an hour to the dot when that one was pulled. 2:57, same in the same distance, right? These two. So you know now this car is pulled on the hour at that same time. You see, 2 hours 56, 2 hours, and that was 3 hours and 56, which means literally an hour to the dot. This shit was pulled also. So you know that that's when the car is highly to be inside the box, in the packer box, whatever you're gonna choose, right? So now you go 348. Look, same shit. 244. Look the timing. Look at the time. 248. We had a 348. 239. We had a 240. You see what I'm saying? A 340. I mean. Now go back to the next hour, a 1 hour, and look. I guarantee you're gonna see the cards in the same exact area. Look at that. 158. What did I say? 150. See, these cards are all pulled in that same 10-minute time frame. You get it? So when I see that, I'm like, okay, so this card was pulled between 12:45 to 12:55. In those 10 minutes, this card was pulled X amount of times. You get it? I'm literally breaking this down as easy as possible for you to understand it, because there's no more other way to understand it. It's straight up math. There's nothing more to this. And any time you see it a lot, that's when you start checking from. That's when you quote unquote start counting from. See, and this is the same thing as before. Remember, it was in a 10 mark, 11 mark. Look, same shit. This area, this is the two times it's pulled. If you go forward, again, you'll see the same thing. An hour, 2 hours, 2 hours and 10, same shit. Right? So now, what I do is, I go back to the 4 hour mark. Right? Right where I was before. And you'll pay attention. You'll see that the time obviously is going down, so it's going to be a few minutes off now. But you'll see the 2 hours we just checked, so between 1 hour and 2 hours, look, they're all the same. So now I know, so now I know that these packs off their algorithm is coming out at the last quarter two of the hour. That's when these packs are coming. So now, a quarter two for the packs, exact quarter two, which means at 12:45, 11:45, 10:45, that's when you should start pulling for this card. And the odds of you getting him will be way higher than if you start pulling at 12:30, 12:20. You understand what I'm saying? That's when he comes out the most. Will you get the card? 100%? No. Why? Because other people are pulling with you. You understand? So the first couple days, the first day the pack comes out, it's gonna be more unlikely that you won't get the card actually, because there's mad people pulling. If you had two people viewing this, actually, if you guys worked as a team, you guys could probably 95% get the chance. What do I mean by that? You have one guy stay in the market, and you have one guy pulling. And once he sees the card pop, he'll go, yo, stop pulling. Someone just pulled the card. You get it? You tell the person, and you already see them there, so you know not to stop pulling because the card's already pulled. Usually when the amount of people that keep him and sell him is usually 50-50. So let's say there's 20, you see 5 cards in here, that means there's probably like 20 cards that were pulled between the whole world. You know what I mean? So usually I always see the same amount of cards. Usually around 5. That's what I usually notice. There's usually 5 of them. So I tested this method for a couple of months. I see it works, and that's why I brought it out now. Once I want to make sure it was 100%. You guys understand what I did, or no? You need any more understanding of what's going on, or it's pretty self-explanatory now? If you don't, if you have any questions, tell me now, because I think I explained it pretty well right now. I mean, I did it very slow and easily. Like, I don't know what more I could say. Okay, go ahead. Question number one. Giancarlos. But honestly, does it not make sense to you? Think about that. Think about the whole concept behind it. It has to make sense. If it's not this way, you know what it means? That means you have one person standing there behind a computer, randomly putting cards in packs, which is definitely not. There's no one working 24/7 doing that. There's no fucking way in hell. This is the way it is. So for math equation, and there's different algorithms they use for different cards. The ones that are more rare, the card come out way less. It's like once every hour, and like only a few of them. And that's why they stopped streaming across the bottom, telling you when someone pulled an opal, because they don't want people knowing. Because I actually told someone about it. I don't even know who SG5 is either. I never go on Twitter. I use this. I use the market. What do I need Twitter for? I have the fucking shit right in front of my face. They're just made my work harder now. Because back in the day, I used to just look at the bottom of the screen and see an opal was pulled. I'm like, oh, I gotta start pulling right now. Once I saw the first opal pull, I would start pulling right then the second. I used to literally wait in the screen, for like 10 minutes and see, oh, once I saw one opal pull, the first time I see this one pulled an opal, I start pulling right then and there. 90% of the time I got an opal every time I seen that. Loud, I'm not repeating all this right now. Rewind the stream. I just fucking broke. Rewind 20 minutes. I literally explained it for 20 fucking minutes just now. Literally, clear as possible. We can't get any clearer than that. Okay, there we go. You see, Ian? Good question. Depends. Depends on what card I'm looking for. Depends what card, and it depends what time. Usually, if you want to get like a rare card, a crazy rare card, I would say 300 KMT. You'll get the open for sure. If you want those $1 million, if you want those $1 million ones. Code, how the fuck do you think I make my MT? The same way. I made millions also off this shit. I just pulled 7 opals in the past hour because I know how this works. These packs you don't gotta count the new ones that came out. They're always there. They're there every 10 minutes. The new packs. These are usually for hard cards. Like when this weekend, when What's It Called comes out, it'll make more sense. Of course, it makes a lot of sense because it has to make sense. It's math. And why did 2K take away? Why did 2K take away the ability to see who pulled an opal on the bottom of the screen? Think about it. By them doing that, they just proved that my theory is correct. Otherwise, they would never have took it away. If it was all bullshit, they would have left it there. Think about it. Why did they take that away? What was such a big deal? Why can't they let you know when someone pulled an opal? Why can't they let you know when someone pulled a pink diamond? You don't think it's fucking weird? I don't know. It's funny because I told Fatal about this literally in D stream, and 2 days later, it was gone. Dead ass. It was fucking gone. This guy has to be a mod. It's weird. We're mod squad. Everyone's a mod in here. But just think about that concept. Why did 2K take away the ability to see who pulled an opal? Why? Why did they do that? You know why? Because what I'm saying is 100% fact. That's why. Oh, you tried explaining this in Max Oster's stream and they said you were high? I pulled every single opal today. Every single one of them. Doubles of them. To be honest, guys, I'm being dead serious. I prefer you don't help people. I prefer we keep this between ourselves. Because every single time, if 2K is going to find out that about this shit that I'm telling people to do this shit, they're going to change it. That's what every single time it always happens. That always happens. Every time I try doing it happened when I did the fade. It's going to happen again. They're going to change it. I'll figure it out again. I always figure it out. But the more people that know about this, the worse it is. You don't want too many people knowing about this. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, because ask Fatal. I told Fatal about this. He's like, "What the fuck?" He started pulling opals like crazy. And then 2 days later, to the day, and I said in D stream, there were like 1,000 people in there. They took that shit away 2 days later. All of a sudden, someone from 2K must have been watching that stream and saw me say that. Like, oh shit, this kid knows. Like, literally 2 days later, it was gone. I gotta find it in. I'll show you. It's the funniest shit. It was like around a half a year ago. But I'm telling you guys, I promise you, what I'm saying is 100% fact. That's how these packs work. I'm 1,000% sure that's how it works. And the market will just prove it to you. I just showed you. I just went through 3 hours, and every single hour was the same exact time. I can't make that up. You know, this is fucking right in front of your face, evidence. Right in front of your face. You can't make that up. And that's how I pull all my cards, guys. I just told you the trick. That's how Joe Mova pulls his cards, and that's how I get all the opals. But you have to have some type of money with you to do this, or MT or something. You can't just pull this with like fucking 20k MT. You need at least like a half a mil if you want to get the crazy ass cards. What do you mean? Explain yourself, Ian. Does this count for the opals in our collection? I don't understand what you're asking. No, it doesn't count for that. You see, if you listen to what I said, I explained what you just asked. I said most people keep them and some don't. I'm saying it's exactly Samaj. I look at it as 50-50. So whatever I see there, that means I'm expecting another 50% of them that are pulled. Some people keep. I'm doing this as straight up, like, what's it called? I'm doing this straight up as what I see in the market. I'm going according to that. So there probably are a lot more. I can't per se say how many opals are in the packs because I don't know. It's impossible for me to know. I can't see everyone's screen in the whole game. I'm saying these packs right now. Well, these packs don't have no counter. These are just these packs are standard algorithm. The harder cards. No, Samaj, I'm talking about exactly. Some cards have a higher one. Samaj understands exactly what I'm talking about. He's in the next 2K21 Samaj from the beginning. I promise you, bro, I'm gonna get you every fucking opal. Watch. We're gonna get all the opals together, all of us. You know, like there's a reason why I have this. You know, like I have every single fucking card in the game. There's a reason why. A, because of all money spent. That's the reason. B, because I just know when to pull. You can't be patient sometimes. You gotta be patient. Always guaranteed. Fuck regular ones. No, no, no. Don't don't be what's it called? Don't be sorry at all. Don't be sorry at all. It's a very good question, and I didn't talk about that. Hold on 1 second. It depends. Like honestly, if I didn't do this method, what I do, I can guarantee you, I would probably have half these cards. I probably wouldn't have all these cards. I just know when to pull. That's the truth. I know when to pull, and I pull fast. When I'm telling you to pull between 1052 to 1048 to 1052, I'm talking about don't sit there looking at every fucking card one by one. I'm talking about press fucking triangle and fucking keep going. That's what I'm talking about. You ever see me open up packs? Right? I don't fucking sit there like your average streamer does and go crazy when they see like a glow. I'm sitting there pressing fucking triangle, flip all the time. I don't give a fuck if it's an opal, what it is. I'm trying to get as many cards as possible. That's what I'm talking about when you open. That's how you get open. That's how you get opals. You gotta open as fast as possible. Don't sit there looking each one by one by one. That's just wasting time. During that period of 2 minutes, there's no cheese. But during that exactly. I don't open up packs like D-Bones. No fucking way. If I would open up packs like D-Bones, shit, it would take me 7 hours to 7 hours to open up what I do. Don't open up packs like D-Bones. 100% do not. I could open up 100 packs in less than 5 minutes. Dead ass. Exactly. 100% Ian. That's why they don't realize it. During these time frames, exactly, exactly, Ian. They sit there 45 minutes looking at a fucking glow. And they only end up pulling that opal when they get fucked. Because that whole time window now of the cards being there are fucking gone right now. 100%. They don't get it. 100% Ian. You understand. And if everyone's wondering, all the new people, why everyone's a mod in here, we're called the Mod Squad. Yes, we're a mod squad in here. Everyone's a mod. I believe that every single person's a mod to me. Whoever's in here is a mod. We're called the mod squad. We're doing shit differently than your average streamer. And whoever's here who don't know my fellow friends who stream, you might know them, you might not. But my friend Samaj, my friend the K Will, they have their own streams that they do, and they're really good. They're very interesting people to watch, and they're good people. So you guys should check them out and sub to them. If you're not, I don't know, if you want their links, you guys could put your links in the stream right now so people could see them. And also Spencer, King Spencer, another good friend of mine. Good people. Any other questions on the pack pulling? Deadass, ask now. Because I don't want to fucking go over this 1,000 times. I already did this. This is my 15th time explaining this. What do you mean? Explain that. What do you mean? It's not even. It's not even. It's not even an if anymore. It's a when. What do you mean by that? Can I do it right now? Explain yourself. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why can't you put locker codes in different accounts? I don't know. Exactly. Yes, Ian. You see, you're starting to understand. This thing is all about when. There is no ifs. It's when. You know when to start pulling, bro. I guarantee you that you'll pull an opal. The odds of you getting an opal will be way higher if you use my method than just randomly opening packs. I could put any money on it. And so I'll show you my messages, yo. I get messages from people every single day saying, "Yo, dude, thank you so much. You helped me. I got the card I wanted." I've never ever gotten opals this much in my life. I get emails, 10, 20 emails a day from people to ask thanking you about this shit. And there are people who say, "Yo, this shit's bullshit. It doesn't work." You know, it's the people. It's how if you listen to me, I'm telling you how to open packs. Don't sit there thinking. Just hit the fucking triangle and keep going in those time frames. When I tell you time frame, you open packs like fast. Don't sit there looking one by one. And I guarantee, I could almost 90% guarantee you'll get the card you want, or your money back, or your money back. Right? Imagine. So that's basically the deal. That's basically the deal with this, guys. And I'm telling you, it works. I'll always be here when packs are here for 2K21. I'm not going anywhere. You'll see. Throughout the whole 2K21, I can almost bet I'll get every fucking card in the game. But does anyone not understand the way the math works? If you don't, ask me and I'll explain it again. If you don't understand how the math works. Fuck. 1 second. Yeah. Hello? What's up? What's up? Sorry about that. Alright. Who does it? Does everyone understand how the math works in this or no? Definitely keep it low key. I'm telling you. If you start telling people about this shit, bro, it's gonna change. I'll figure it out again and I'll explain it again. but I'm telling you, don't. It's better that most people don't know, but I'm telling you, it works. It definitely works. And just watch my videos the past 3 months, and you'll see. Every single fucking card that came out, I've pulled multiple times. What was it? Someone asked me to pull Rashard Lewis one week, and I got 4 of them doing this method. Literally 4 of them. No one else could get them. I got 4 of them in a span of 4 hours. 1 an hour I got. Okay, Donovan. Yes, they did. See, that's the problem. When the market gets fucked, you know how sometimes the market doesn't show cards? That throws me off. It does happen sometimes. And cards like Lamelo and Magic, the algorithm for me, maybe my IQ's not high enough, is very hard to figure out because you don't. The way it shows the market is so fucked up in such a way that you can't figure it out. And most people keep those cards because there's such a little amount of them. There's not a lot. There's not a lot of them. Like if you go to when Jordan or Magic came out, you'll see they'll have like one like an hour, one every 2 hours. Nah. Okay. You see, Ian? No way in hell. Ian, this is what I keep stressing to people. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell they do that. They don't put opals up themselves. It's computer generated. You think they're gonna hire someone 24 hours a day to sit there? Okay, I'm gonna put opal in now, opal in. No fucking way in hell. Think about that. That just sounds retarded. No, there's no way in hell they do that. This is all computer generated. It's all programming. I was an IT guy, so trust me, I know this shit works. It's all straight up programming, computer programming. If someone writes a code, like a counter code, a clock code, right, and says, okay, this so often, this card comes out in this pack. You know, that's how it works. No, that no, they that Donovan. That's exactly what I'm saying. The system does add it on their own, but there's not a human being standing there putting opals in packs. There's no way in hell. There's no way in hell that's happening. I think 2K puts cards in the market though. That I believe. That I believe also. I think they add these cards in the market that are basically from 2K, that are being sold. But sometimes you'll come in there and it won't make any sense how the certain cards are there before right when the thing came out. There's only 15 of them in there. It doesn't make any sense sometimes. And you should know one thing too, guys. 2K owns all those MT. You know those fucking MT sites that you should get now. 2K owns them. Why? Because if you ever notice, Bio 2K now says, oh, for cheap and reliable MT, go to the 2K. All this and that. 2K for sure bought all those fucking sites. They're making money both, but they don't want people knowing that shit. So they own the MT sites and they own their fucking VC shit. They're making money on both. That's why people are allowed to talk about it now, if you haven't noticed, and not get banned anymore. This is a recent thing that happened. 2K definitely puts cards in the market, guaranteed. Think about it. It kind of fucks people when they do that too. You could buy MT 100%. Yes. No, you're not insane, Ian. You're actually smart. The people who don't understand it, it's that they're not very bright people. That's all it is. They definitely put it. You won't get banned. When have you seen someone recently get banned? I'm telling you, 2K owns those sites now. Whatever Bio 2K promotes, and to use Bio 2K in your checkout, use that one. I guarantee you'll never get banned. The guy's a streamer and he talks about it straight up, and he's a known streamer, and he hasn't get banned. That means it's from 2K. Fatal. You just asked the question. You answer it right now. Who do you think? Fatal's here, by the way. If you guys want evidence, Fatal. Tell them what I told you about when the name streamed across the screen. Had it pull cards, and literally 2 days after I told you, it was fucking gone from fucking 2K. When I told you in D stream, like around a half a year ago. But I'm telling you, this shit works. It does work. I do it all the time, and it always works. If you have money to spend, if you got cash on you, and you don't look to just like do it like strategic pulling, pull right when the packs come out. That's if you have money to spend. You can do like, I could open up packs whenever. It doesn't matter to me. Of course they took it. Yes, I was telling them. They took it out. Literally 2 days after I told you Fatal, it was gone. We're like, what the fuck happened to it? I was so pissed that they took it out because they made my life so much harder. Then I had to start doing this shit, coming in the fucking auction house. Ridiculous. Straight ridiculousness. So where's that guy who wanted a Joe? What was his name? Some guy wanted to get a coal card. You, right? Joe Splash Bro? You could put up a card for 20k MT. I can give you 20k right now to help you get the card you want. I don't know if you guys are aware of this. On Fridays, we do a special thing over here in this stream of ours. We give all all sub giveaways, which means everyone's a winner. On Fridays, everyone gets something every Friday before the packs come out. We decided 10:30 is the time that we do it. If you're on PS4, you get MT. If you're on Xbox, you get VC. That's how it works. I don't write it as a. I'll never write it as a heading though, in my channel, because then I'll have fucking a million people in here. So whoever's in here is only lucky to hear that. I don't need any MT. I'm the one who gives out MT. I don't need MT. But Ian, you don't have to give me an MT. Just look at my videos from the past 2 months that are long, like the 3 hour you'll see. I do it there. It works. Ask Daniel Wren. For right when I told him day of, he pulled fucking 3 opals using that, and ever since then he's been pulling opals all the time. Also, he'll tell you. He also streams, by the way. No problem, Joe. What card did you put up? No problem, Joe. If I can help, I'll help. What up, Spicy? Oh, look who's here. Mr. Spicy P himself. What's cracking? $20K in both. Chira. I got you. My gaming monitor should be here in 2 days actually. I ordered it already. Then you guys can finally see me. You guys are all dying to see me. You'll be able to see me. I'll have my fucking cam up with. I'll have a whole different way to do shit. But the way I have it now, it won't work because my fucking screen's too big for what I do. I need a gaming monitor in order for it to stream that way. What's this 504 minutes away? What are you talking about? Oh, you talking about to get monetized? It's about fucking time, dude. Just leave your stream up. I'll fucking leave. I leave your video. I leave all your guys' videos up at night when I go to bed. I just leave your shit watching, so you guys get the watch time. For you, for Will, I do it for both you guys. Yes, J Mobile. 100% is dropping. Yeah, you asked me to, Will. I do. You asked me last night to do it. So before I go to, I have two devices, two phones. So I leave one for you, one for Samaj, and I switch off to Spencer. I switch off between you guys. Yesterday I did Samaj. I left this thing on, just to autoplay the stream. So I gave you like 10 hours, Samaj, 2 days ago, or last, yeah, 2 days ago. And I gave you also 10 hours, Will, the day before that. Ian, 100%, yes. 100%. All day. I do it all the time. How do you think I fucking make MT? That's how I do it. And what do I do with the MT? I gotta give it to you guys. Literally, I do this shit and I give it to you guys. That's what I do. Someone's gotta help the community, alright? That's why you have people like Samaj, the K. Will, Spencer, all these guys, what they do good. They try to help the community out. Exactly. They want to SLSD, sub, like, sponsor, donate. And when they all get monetized, it's the people like you that's got to keep them going. They're sitting here giving you guys content and stuff. You guys should member up. It's only five, whatever it is, it's cheap. Help these guys out. Member up to them. Donate once in a while. I'll be doing it. You'll see. I'll donate to everybody. Everyone, once you guys all get monetized, you're all good. What are you trying to get, Nicholas? Depends. What do you mean? You can't. This is not packs, bro. I don't open up packs like that. I fucking look at a card that I want. You want James Wiseman? Okay, that makes more sense. Now you're talking. James Wiseman. Let's see. And this is not me predicting it. This is what you're getting from the market. The market's telling you what to do, not me. I'm just reading the market. I'm doing the math for you. Doesn't matter, singles pet, whatever you want to do. This is whatever you guys want to do. We'll start at 4 hours, and we'll count backwards to see what time he's there the most. That matches in the market. Honestly, you see at the bottom now, it's scrolling. See the next James Wiseman? That's what I was talking about, by the way. It would back in the day, it used to show you if it was an opal, it would show you that. Now they took that shit away because exactly what I'm talking about. They're making it hard. They want people to do. If you want it now, you got to work for it. Instead of them giving you the answer, now you got to find the answer yourself. That's basically what's going on, and that's exactly the reason why they took it out. And if you think about it, it makes sense. Otherwise, why the fuck would they take it out? Why would they not show you when someone pulled an opal? You ever think about that? What's the big fucking deal? If what I'm saying is incorrect, why can't they show when someone pulled an opal or a pink diamond? What's the big fucking deal? There is none. Because what I'm saying is facts. That's why. That's why it's a big deal. That's why they took it out. Otherwise, it would still be there. If what I'm saying is straight bullshit, that means this shit would still be there. Alright, here we go. One contract. That was formed, how many minutes ago was that? 3 hours 54? No. This is too good. It's gonna be back. This is just one. Yeah, this is not in the window already, you see? 340, we gotta go back. Here we go. 340, 339. That was 20 minutes ago. What was 20 minutes ago? This is the first window. This is not the second window. No, we gotta go further back now. We gotta go on the. Here we go. 1, 323, 315. One sec. 313 here. This is it. This is the window. What was 45 minutes ago? Exactly. What time was it 45 minutes ago? 47 minutes ago, sorry. What was that, 12:50? What time was it 47 minutes ago? It was 12:50. You understand why I said that though? Think about it, because now it says 3 hours and 13 minutes, which means 45 minutes passed since this was put up. Well, 47 minutes. So whatever 47 minutes ago, that's when this was pulled. You understand? So this is 3/3. This is the window. Look, you see 1, 2, 3. They're all right next to each other. You have a 10, 9, 12, 13. This is the one that where you see it pull the most. Right. So this is the window. So what time was that? Hold on. That was at almost what the fuck was 48 minutes ago. It's 1:37. So 48 minutes ago was 12. What was that 12:50 around? 12:48. Yeah, you start pulling for these around 12:45, 1:45. That's when it's gonna start. That's your window between 1:45 to 1:55. Those 10 minutes. Hold on. 7. That was 50 something minutes ago. 9, 12, 12. You see the hour before? One sec. Yeah, this was it. This is exactly it. Yeah, 40. Yep. Same shit there. Except the hour before. I guarantee you'll be there also. It has to be because we saw this earlier. Just time just passed since we spoke about it. I just forgot what time it was. 15, 20, that's 40, 13. Yeah. It's a calculated risk, right? You're right, but these are the times your odds will be way higher. These are the times that your odds will be way, way higher to pull. Dude, Lamelos was very hard. Guys like that, like who are like that are worth millions of MT when you get them, those are very hard. I could figure it out possibly, but it would take me an hour to figure it out. I really have to fucking sit there with a fucking pen and paper and like write a math equation out to figure it out. That would be like too much. I have to put like old times and do plus minus like figure out the. I don't want to do that right now. That's why I didn't pull. I didn't even pull that card. I bought that card. I couldn't even pull that card. It was too difficult to figure out. Yeah, the Pistol Pete's fire. Okay, that's a good question, John Carlos. I would say 50% of what you see here, and 50% people keep. It could be more or less, but that's a pretty safe assumption. It's a pretty safe hypothesis to use that. Hypothesis means an educated guess. If you don't know what that means, but I would say 50%. Could be more, could be less, but to be safe, I would say that's safe to say. But the market just showed it that in that time he was pulled the most. If you look at all throughout the other times, he won't be there as many times. Okay, Ian, amazing. See, this guy Ian's a smart kid. He's asking me really good questions. You're asking very good questions, bro. Yes, and I want you to tell me why. Actually, Ian, tell me why. Why. Tell me why. You're right, but tell me why. Let's see if you're smart. How smart you are, because you're right. It would increase your chances. You know why? Think about it. I think you'll figure it out pretty quickly. You said it for a reason. Exactly. PVD. Thank you. Well, not the only one pulling, but the less people pulling. Well, not the only one, but less people are pulling. Yes. It's not rocket science. If less people are pulling, your odds go way higher. Way, way higher. Why? Because less people are pulling. You have the odds are with you. So yes, off hours are definitely better to pull. The higher your chances are. Correct. Like I said, this is not 100%. You'll get it. This is all math and statistics, 100%. But the odds are way, way more high. If you keep put it this way, if you keep doing this in every pack opening, eventually you'll get it. You'll get it, and you'll start understanding how to pull. That's what it comes down to. Literally. Exactly. Yes, Ian. But this is all a math equation. 1 billion%. This is one big math equation that 90% of people don't think about. I think about it because I have nothing better to do. Because I was an IT guy. That's the truth. So when I look at something, I'm like, wait a second, how did this get here? You know, where did this come from? Why is it? You know, that's when I look at the into the, like the fucking coding of something. But pretty much legit, you'll see as time goes on, 2K21, you'll see you're gonna be doing this shit. I guarantee you that you'll be coming back here thanking me one day and saying, bro, I didn't pull it this week, I didn't pull it that week, but there are times that I did pull it using what you told me, and it definitely worked because I never ever pull opals. That's what's gonna end up happening. I've had a person who was it 3 days ago told me that till I explained this to him, he's never pulled this many opals in a year of playing 2K in 2 weeks of playing the game. In 2 weeks, that's what he told me, dead ass. He said he pulled more opals in the past 2 weeks than he has in the whole season of 2K of playing, using what I told him to do. But he listened to the you know he did it right. He didn't he opened up packs quickly, used 200 KMT quick, and he got it. What every 10 minutes? What the fuck you talking about, Kev? What every 10 minutes? For Pete? There is no window for Pete. He's always there. Pete's always there. These new cards don't have windows. They're not like top crazy cards. What they only make those windows really. This is on the standard algo. Like every 10 minutes, there's a few cards coming out. Yeah, this is throughout the hour. The Pistol Pete, the Carl Boozer. Those are not there like in like rest. Like you go to the market, you'll see a shitload of them. You won't even have to do it. Once you see the time, it'll be 38, 38, 37. Every minute you'll see one in the auction. I guarantee you. Go to the auction now. Look. I guarantee you'll see Pistol Pete, all of them. They're gonna be every 2 minutes you'll see one in the auction. They're always coming out. There's no algo for these. The algos just work on those fucking packs, like the main ones, like those main packs they put out. There is no window for Pete. Here, look, I want to see. I'll prove it to you right now. Watch. We'll go to Pistol Pete. I guarantee we'll see him throughout the whole fucking auction, non-stop. You'll see him. This will just prove my point even more right now. Watch. 27, 28, 30, 31, 32. Look at this. It's gonna keep going. 32, 32, 33, 34, 36. Look at that. Just gonna keep seeing it. 37, 38, 38, 39. There's no skips. They're always there. You see? Look at that. Look at the time. It's always there. You go to those other cards, you won't see it like this. See this? It's constantly there. Every 10 minutes, you'll see it there. Look how long it's gonna take you to get to 4 hours. But they're constantly there. Unless they're not pulling. But I'm saying this is just new packs. Check out later on in the day. When after the 4 hour mark, you'll see he'll be there every minute. There's no window for this shit. You'll see every 2 minutes you'll see this card. But go to Wiseman, it won't be the same. Go to fucking LaMelo, it won't be the same. For these cards, you'll see them every 2 minutes. These opals. These are standard. Yeah, it makes sense. Look, it shows it to you. Look at this. Every minute you see it. Go to another card, it won't be like this. No, absolutely not, Ian. No. Why? Because if that's the case, look at when LaMelo Ball just came out. If you pay attention, look at the market, you wouldn't see him like this. He wouldn't be there every minute. You'd see two or three of them, and then you'd skip like 20 minutes. It wouldn't be like this. So no. Honestly, before I figured this out, I used to think that. I used to think the best time to pull was right when the packs come out. Right? But wrong. It's the other way around. Because why? Because that's when most of the people are pulling. So the odds of you getting an opal are way less. Because now you're fighting against hundreds of thousands of people trying to get that card, and only the amount that are there, and that's it. That's why you'll have people who open up $400 or $500 worth of shit and they don't get one opal. You ever notice that? I've seen it. Like people, I just spent $500 and I didn't get one opal. Why? Because you have a fucking 100,000 people opening up with you. That's why. I'm telling you, every time I ever opened, I remember when Jokic was, who was it? It was the glitched Jokic. That one, when that came out, yo, I promised you, I spent like 200 beans. I didn't get one fucking card from that set. I only got like the cheap ones. I didn't get one opal, one pink, nothing. And I was pulling right in the beginning. And then 2 days later, I was pulling random cards, singles, and I got all of them. You know? But listen, it could be that you could be one of those lucky ones in the beginning that get them. That's all straight luck in the beginning. Because I don't know the times when they first come out. I can't tell you the times. I have no clue. I have to wait after 4 hours for to see what algo they use. That's the only way I can figure it after the 4 hour mark. Once the first auction set goes, then I can figure it out. But up till then, I can't figure shit out. There's no, it's impossible. Actually, it's not true because you can see between the yeah, once it's 4 hours, you go backwards, and it goes to 3 and 2. Then you can see what matches. So up to yeah. So after 4 hours, I can tell. Up till then, I can't tell shit. You have to add me on Twitter first. I don't know why Twitter does that. They don't let you talk to people if they're not if they don't follow you. I have to follow you back. I'll add you in a sec. I know. Listen, I know I'm gonna get him because I just know how to pull now. Literally, I really know how to pull. What up, man? That you could probably get. That's not a hard part to pull. 30, 244, 6, 8. You know the problem is though, Kev. The problem right now is not many people are pulling these packs right now because it's already been 5 days since the packs came out. So to figure out when the cards are gonna come out, like at this point, is gonna be way harder because no one's really pulling these packs anymore. So the odds of you getting it actually would be higher, to be honest, at this point. But the algo on this is pretty difficult to figure out when he's being pulled because of that, because of that fact that no one's pulling the packs, and which means no one's posting it in the market. But I'll see according to what the market shows me right now for the people that are pulling. I'll figure it out according to what the people are pulling now. But he should be way easier than pulling the other ones. See, look how long it's taking me to get to the 4 hour mark. You see, you can just tell right away when a card's easier to pull. Once you see it like this, when it takes a long ass time to get there, you know that it's being pulled a lot. Alright, 55. What was that? Quarter two. That was 5 minutes ago. 37, 33, 29. Okay, this is the half hour mark. It looks like this is, yeah. That's what it shows me here. This is more in the middle of the hour, not at the end of the hour. So let me see, 29, 29, 29. That's where I start from. 29, 32, 36, 29, 32, 36, 20. Fuck that. Wait, maybe this one is also no. 12, 13, 9, 7, 2. So matches at 358. That's one match. Two matches. 355 and 255. You don't see that? You know that's fucking weird how they're exacting to the dot. And Yeah, that one too. Hold on. Let me get back to the 30 section. This is what I think it is. 28, 27, 23, 20, 18. Let me go the hour before. Let me show you the 58 also on that one sec. Yeah, 55. Yeah, 58. Look at that. On the dot also. Which means it was pulled at the same time. For every hour. It was in the 55, 58, 255, 258, 355, 258. And the time keeps going down. It pretty much matches. This one also matches. But it's not as many as the middle though. That's the problem. According to what the market says. So 143. Oh, you know what? See, that just threw me off. Because this hour, this 1, 2, 3, it might be this hour then. It's gonna be harder to figure out now, but I'll figure it out. And this when it's later on in the fucking packs. So we'll stick to the 11 mark, this mark. 24, 25, 23. The right way to do this is, bro, you should get a pen and a paper, legit, and write down the hour of the first one, and just go backwards and just have them all written down, and you'll figure it out that way. Wherever you see ones, and make like a chart for yourself. That's all. You know, if you really want to do it right, so you don't have to go back and forth, and you can figure out the math problem like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. 7, 29, 32. Yeah, so the half. This is the right one, the middle one. I was right to the half-hour mark. Is where it goes the most. What was 28 minutes ago? Yeah, that's what I'm looking for with the one contract. What was 28 minutes ago? Neki, yes, they will DM you. 126. Okay, the first time frame that this starts, where this card is being pulled, started at 1:18 on the dot. 1:18 to 1:30. Those 12 minutes. This is the first time slot. Let me see the second one though. The second one might be more cards though. I only see 5 of them like that though. It should probably be double that. This is the next one. It was in the 41, 44. They're using this one of the last 15. So 1:18 to 1:30, and the next one, those are the two times. This is 2 an hour. It comes in waves. You have a higher chance of getting this one than all other opals in the set. And those 10 minutes, or you could choose from 1:48 to you gotta wait a half an hour right now if you want to start pulling for this. Sorry, 20 minutes. 20 minutes and 50 minutes. Those are the 2 times you should be pulling for him. Whichever you choose a slot. I can't really know which one's better because On the 1 hour mark, it fucked it up because you see more in the 1 hour mark in the later of the hour, and the second and third hour you see more in the beginning of the hour, so which threw me off a little. But those are the two times they come out. I don't know which one is more though, which is the better one to pull, but definitely those are the two times that he comes out most for this specific card, according to what the market shows me. Yeah, those are the two times. And it's not something I'm making up. This is something that I'm reading off what I see visually. So, I mean, that's the only way you could do something. You have to see it. Getting back to the cards we got. Alright. So, guys, if you want to get from this new set, Pete Maravich W, Stacey Augmon W, the rest are Western, whatever. They're not going to do anything different. But Pete Maravich, I can see people using him. He's a really good card. Oh, nice. I just got an email. I'm getting my monitor tomorrow now. Sick. Nice. My gaming monitor's coming tomorrow. It said Wednesday last time. I guess I got lucky. Look at that. It's already out for delivery, it says. I mean, it's shipped. Tomorrow's gonna be out for delivery. Alright. That's cool. What's up, Samaj? So I was saying, from these cards, Samaj, if you want to get him, the only one that's worth getting is Pete Maravich. He's really, really good. Um, Carlos Boozer, Noah, nothing crazy. Yes, I did. I packed a Giannis. I actually know what. You want to hear something crazy? I know what cards at Impact this year. You want to know what cards at Impact? I'll tell you right now. I know them off rip because there's not that many cards I didn't pull. I didn't pull Opal, Shaq Glitched. Is one of the cards I didn't pull. I didn't pull Go Jordan. I bought him, and I didn't pull this new card. What's his name? LaMelo Ball. And who else? There's one more I didn't pull. And I didn't pull. Jokic. Which everything else in this game I pulled. Think about that. I pulled every card besides those. Yeah, Pete Maravich, nasty. I'll show you. We'll go over the cards again so you can see. I'll use him specifically. He's really, really good. Yo, James, you hit me up on Twitter or no? I'll check right on my Twitter. Hold on. Ian and two others followed you. Let's see. Okay, follow. James, come on. I found you. Alright, James, I got you. I'll message you now. Alright, Samaj, I messaged you. Yeah, I messaged you. That's all I needed for you to follow me. I can't message you otherwise. Now I'm able to message you just now. I went through. Oh, my battery's low? Fuck. Yeah, I got it. I saved it. It's good. Casuals, right? You gotta be standards, all you casuals. Standards and casuals. That's the war right now. There's a war between the standards and the casuals. Is it dying still? Alright, now it's charged. Good. Yeah, this guy's the way, right here. You guys gotta get this motherfucker right here. You love saying that. Oh, bro, you need this fucking. You need this shit, bro. Yo, Samaj, you know fucking Ken lost Nick. He's out. Nick took him out yesterday. Okay, John Carlos, good question. The answer to that is 90% higher than if you didn't. Because think about it. Let's say me, you, Samaj. Honestly, Samaj, I agree with you 100%. You would have been the champ again if you were. I know you were playing fucking like, I don't know. It wasn't yourself. You definitely should have won that game. I don't know. I personally think it's gonna be if Spencer quits, which he might. He said because he might not be able to play tomorrow, which I don't know why. It's gonna probably be Nick versus A Dub. Because Spencer said he can't play tomorrow for some odd reason. I can't find Nick right now. I think Nick is sleeping. We're doing the tomorrow's a 5-on-5. Oh, James, tomorrow every Tuesday we do 5-on-5. You should join that shit and you can stream it too on your channel. It's cool. We get 10 people and we play basically full courts against each other. Yeah, I feel you on that. That would have me. This game got mad people breaking shit. That's all I know. They got a lot of people breaking a lot of shit. Why can't I shoot now? I think it's 'cause my controller's dying. I don't think the buttons are responsive enough. Gotta get a new controller. I'll just plug this shit in. Yeah, get him. Marriage is the way. Trust me on that one. Yeah, these my team streets, yo, because you're playing. Listen, I personally think that every single fucking person who plays unlimited is a sweat. You have to be a sweat. There's no other way. If you're not a sweat, you're gonna lose. That's the point. You know, every fucking person who plays unlimited is a sweat. You have to be. I'm like the king of the sweats. But they're coming out with a new 12 and 0. Where do you guys see that? See, I don't think they're coming out with a new 12 and 0 card. Yeah. What? don't think they're gonna come out with another 12-0 card. Doesn't look like it. I don't see where the spot is. They would have another opening space right now for sure, and there is none. There's no reward for that either. But I'm telling you one thing, right over here, you'll see this card right here is either going to be LeBron James or Will Chamberlain, and this card right here is going to be LeBron James or Will Chamberlain. I think they're going to have two gold cards, one here, one there. That's my predictions. What do you upload today? Do a gameplay on Pete Maravich on the new cards. What do you do today? You have it right in front of your Facebook today. There's always ideas. He's gonna be a buy it now. Pete Maravich. All those cards are buy it nows. Or what you could do is take all the cards and just like all the ones that just came out and give your opinion on them. What you think, like which one's gonna be good, which one's not gonna be good. Nah, no way. I don't think. Think about it, James. It's Endgame right now, right? They haven't released a GOAT LeBron. They haven't released a GOAT Will. We're already in fucking July. I think you're right. CP3 or Lillard will be there, but you know where they're gonna be? They're gonna be right over here, somewhere in here. We'll have an Opal Prime, but it won't be this Prime. It'll be this, a Prime in here. We'll get the card you're talking about in here, not in there. Not as the main card. Just like Siakam is here, and Embiid is here and all that. I think this is where you're gonna um, find Lillard in those cards. Maybe Carmelo, but I think those cards will be here in Opal, 100%. The cards you're talking about. Who's in the finals? A-Dub and the winner of Nick and Spencer. I want Samaj to get the title back though. Samaj, I'm putting you in for next tournament. You better win the title back. You gotta claim. You gotta get the throne back, son. Ken's not gonna be in it, so no one's using my account. What up, Ren? Rendango. What are you up to? I just gave a lesson on. I did keep the email. I already spoke to him. Dan the man with the master plan. Ken lost to the. Actually, he lost the first clam champ we had, Nick. Nick was our first clam champ, and then he had to forfeit the second series because he was away that weekend, and it was Samaj versus Mike R, I believe, and Samaj beat Mike. That's what happened. Remember, he made a court Samaj sucks and sub to DVG. You remember that? And he took off all the lines. That was the final game. Nick is really really good. Well, he's the official clan. He's our official champ. The first and the only reason why he didn't do the second one is because he wasn't here. Remember that quote where it says Samaj sucks on the tops, and then on the side it says sub to DVG. That kid's a fucking clown. That was funny as fuck. I'm not gonna lie. Some kids are funny. They do some stupid ass shit. But I'm not gonna lie. This series right here is the best clam champs we've had. You have, but Samaj, you already went 12-0. What are you waiting for? What do you mean not playing till later? What the fuck are you waiting for? Don't you have Rudy Gay already? I thought you already got all the cards. I thought you did all that already. And you can't. It doesn't save games, by the way. So you want to know what you're waiting for. You know, if you 2K resets the boards every beginning of the month, you could be 11-0. It's not like last year. You kidding me, bro? Why not? You know what the problem with unlimited is? I'll tell you what the problem with unlimited is. Legit. The problem is the algorithm for the matchups are fucking ridiculous. I have even proof of this on my streams. I have like 15, 20 videos of me being 11-0, and I'm getting matched up with some fucking strange ass fucking team of a guy who already has the fucking 12-0 reward, and like they fuck you basically. That's what they do. They fuck you. The algo sucks. They put you against like fucking the biggest sweats in the world. Mo, when you ask fucking Pierre Bonet Dogavelli, he'll tell you. The problem with you Xbox people is you guys don't know how to stream. And every time I come to these stream, the whole fucking tournament gets messed up, and there's only 4 games to go to the tournament, to the finals, which is ridiculous. I'm not putting up a fucking tournament for it to be 3 games in a fucking, you know, like in PS4 I never have issues. With the Xbox people, like the finals comes too quickly, which means like 90% of the games aren't played because no one knows how to stream, or no one knows how to match. It's ridiculous. So you guys gotta fix. Once you guys get that shit down pat and fix it, I'll be more than welcome to put you guys back in. But till then, it doesn't make sense. It's a waste of time. That's the problem with Xbox. Exactly. On PS4, I got that shit down pat, so I'm not worried about that. I want you guys to play an Xbox. Trust me, I want everyone to play. I'm very fair. That's why I put you guys in the beginning. Legit, from Series 1 of Clam Champs, I believe it was Nate Andrews that won. But you know how many games it took him to win? 3 games. Which is ridiculous. Because 70% of the people that got disqualified for not playing. Second series, it just got canceled in the middle because no one played. You know what I mean? And PS4 is always finishing. So why am I? What am I putting it together? Why am I wasting my time with a fucking doing? I put a lot of shit into this, man. Remember, I host them. I pay for all this shit. I do it so you guys could have something to do. You know, have some entertainment because 2K is boring otherwise. So I made the 250K challenge basically over for myself. It's called Clam Champs. And every 2 weeks the pot goes up. This week it's 55. In 2 weeks it'll be 65. And it'll be 75, 85, and so on. So I'm gonna stop at 500 bucks. Then hopefully you guys can chip in and help me out at that point. Damn, well, you're ingrown toenail? What the fuck is doing? Dun. Well, hopefully by 2K21 we'll have cross-platform, and I won't need this. I'll just do Xbox versus PS4. It'll be so much better. It'll be more fun like that. You know, this will be like an East versus West type thing instead of having everyone from the same console. That'd be kind of cool if they had that. They had cross-platform. You don't think that there will never be cross-platform, Joe? How do you know? How do you know that? Who says there won't be? You never know. There might be. Do the servers? But what's the difference? The servers are they can still stay the same. It's a server's a server. At the end of the day, you guys don't understand how servers work. A server is a server. Who cares? So all you have to do is add one thing that does cross-platform. said a server is a server. The way who cares the way it is? It's not gonna get different. All they have to do is interconnect it. And the servers have nothing to do with it because the server can stay the same way they are. It won't make a difference how it connects. It's still gonna connect the same way. The same way how you connect to play against PS4, it should be the same against Xbox. One has nothing to do with the other. So the server thing is bullshit. Exactly. That makes more sense, Chopper. They're lazy. I hear that. What the fuck was that? That makes more sense. They're lazy. Yes. Two K is definitely lazy because the truth is, to make cross-platform is not a difficult thing to do. That's simple as fuck. All they gotta do is put one code in. That's it. Legit. That's all they need to fucking do. Agman. Oh, shit. I forgot about this guy. Fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Shit. Yo, Will. When are you streaming? You want to stream now and take over? Because I gotta go, I think. I forgot to go to this customer, and he's texting me asking where I'm at. I totally forgot about him. Fuck. Yeah, I do. Shit. This guy's lucky. He's lucky I got a fucking bounce. Guys, I have to get off, unfortunately. I have to quit this game. I have a fucking job, which is more important than this right now. Alright, go do shit. Yo, thanks guys for coming by. I'll try to stop by later on after I do this fucking get this fucking job set. And take care of my company that I run. Alright, I'll see you guys later. Sorry about that.